Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to La-Mulana again after another huge... Life keeps interrupting, but this time we did some homework. We got ourselves reacquainted beforehand, and I took the trouble to even draw out the maps of the areas that we've seen and stuff. Like, we're ready to go. I got some things I want to investigate. We're gonna hit the ground running here. So that's why this save is so much more time spent on it, is because I was preparing to hit the ground running. So first things first, let me talk about this. We're in the Temple of the Sun right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this.
Yeah, so there's I mapped out the two areas that we've been in, that we've like been through pretty thoroughly. And then I dipped into the areas around their edges just because I wanted to have names to write on my map. But in each of those new areas, I went like a screen or two around in every direction to see if I could find the Grail tablet for fast travel purposes. And I did find it in most of them. But you can see right here on the screen with the Grail tablet in the Temple of the Sun, there's like an item. There's a chest and it's open. So I think we should probably, investigate this. Okay, well, video game's setting the tone, I suppose. Hey, asshole, jump into the sun. Okay, the map of the area. That's fantastic, actually. Well, I will add this map to our maps later. Does this guy move? He does. What would be the purpose of pushing him this way? This might be one of those things where you can come through that wall from the other side.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
Anyway, we're not actually here to explore the Temple of the Sun. We had things we were going to do. The other thing I wanted to do was go back to the Gate of Guidance.
Okay.
I had two things marked on the map. I don't know if you saw, as places to look at the beginning of the episode.
Okay.
I realized there's a screen on here that we have not. There's a screen in this area that we've rarely been to, and it has a chest on it. And I feel like we ought to give it a little bit more of an investigation. So it's this one right over here to the left.
Oh yeah, that's been difficult to get to.
Yeah. I think technically you can make it from the right side of that jump if you do it like at the very last pixel, but obviously it's a lot easier now that the elevator's moving.
Yeah.
No matter how many times I try, the treasure box won't open, says the dead guy. And obviously there's a weight thing right in front of it. Okay, well,
Good. Very cool video game.
there's it looks like if I just walk out here, but the box is not open. I mean, it looks like there's like panels right above us here that could fall down, maybe.
Maybe.
Let's go read what it says on that. Oh, hey, that was handy. Oh, right, this is unfortunately a non-functional ladder at the moment. And I don't know what we would do to change that. There's no obvious switches or anything on this screen. It is interesting that there are faces in the top left.
Yeah. What does it say on the red one, the red stone?
This. Oh, I didn't actually look at it. Chi-Yu, the demon who attained the power of eternity by absorbing the life force of innocent maidens. Woe unto those that fall into the sacrificial abyss. So, just looking at the names of the lists over here. So this room is called the Door to Eden, which is interesting.
Okay.
Obviously, it would be really easy for the sacrificial abyss to refer to that big pit that is just immediately to our right. But if it means anything, that area is called the Pit of the Holy Grail. It's not called a sacrificial abyss. And here, sacrificial abyss is capital letters.
Yeah.
We've not seen any place called the sacrificial abyss, to the best of my knowledge.
No, I don't think so.
Based on my room names as I've gotten them written. So yeah, I don't really know what to make of this. There is another one of these big big stone eye squares in the Mausoleum of the Giants, and we don't know what to do in that room either. So it's possible that this is some kind of like interaction thing we just don't have the tool for.
Okay, that could be.
We might have to come back here later.
All right. What was the other thing in this area you wanted to? In this set of rooms?
Those were the two.
Oh, okay.
The thing in the Temple of the Sun, and then this. The spring in the sky, the water area. I was not able to. It is connected off of here, and it is theoretically potentially the next area we should check out. Ow. Because of that, but I was not able to find the teleport stone for it.
Yeah.
But we could step down here. So the Mausoleum of the Giants is the next area that we have reasonably explored, and we have some kind of idea of what we're supposed to be doing here a little bit, I think. We ran, like I said, we refamiliarized ourselves, and we ran around, and I think we saw a couple of things, a stone or two that we had not seen on camera. I'm pretty sure that that stone describing putting the spirit of the one child into the other child is something we did not see on camera. So we should try to do that, if you remember where that was.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
Can you go back to the left?
Yeah.
Can you put a weight on that? Have we done that before? So, no, on the left, just below you.
Yeah.
You go back to the room on the left.
No. It just goes right here.
No. Right, but... Okay. Well, I'm wondering if going down from that pit is anything.
Well, I imagine that's how we accessed the thing for the puzzle there. Alright. So, a Nebra sky disk lies beneath this land. Leap upon what floats there from high above. The heavens shall then move at your command. There's a bunch of things in this area that are like, hey, leap upon a thing from a great distance, and falling far will make the thing work. And I think it's all.
Yeah.
I think it's all lies.
Maybe.
Because like it says, leap upon what floats there from high above. The two floating platforms that move the Nebra sky disk, and we'll go down and see that in just a second. You don't have to leap on them from high above. You can literally just get onto them and then jump. And it's a simple up and down jump. It has exactly the same effect as falling onto them from any other height. We tested that a little bit. It's just like...
Yeah.
The thing about this game, I think, is that it lies to you constantly, and people have interpreted that as cleverness or puzzle difficulty.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, that's all that's really happening. We don't want to read the stone in the upper right there. That's the hard mode stone.
Yeah.
All right, soul refill, hooray! Do you remember?
I don't remember this though.
The Lido fell in battle, gaping hole in his chest. Oh, the sun shone brightly. See, this is the problem. Like I think you are maybe. When you see something like the sun shone brightly the day Lido fell in battle, what you should do is write down the sun shone brightly the day Lido fell in battle. And what you, I think, are doing instead is writing down the things about that seem like they might be significant to you, which is not useful because you don't know what's significant yet.
So, I mean, if I look at...
Because we had this conversation when we found the disc, which has the sun and the star on it. And I was like, do we have anything in the poems that refers to like time or anything like that? And you were like, well, I don't know. If we did, I didn't write it down. It turns out we did, and it's probably pretty important.
Well, some of the stuff I wrote down, I didn't. All right.
We just gather the puzzle pieces. The puzzle will tell us what is important later.
Yeah. It also doesn't help when I'm like, "Hey, can you do this thing?" And you're like, "No," because then I don't have information. All right. Well, the sun's shining brightly.
Okay, so Leto fell in
And then
battle.
we know where Leto is. We've seen the Great Gaping Chest.
I don't remember though which side. He's on the other one, right? He's in the Star Palace.
I'm not sure, but we can
One
find
thing
out.
I did not do in my notes is write down which giants we think are in which rooms. Obviously, the giant Zebu is in the room that's called Zebu's room. But as far as the other 8 go, maybe I was wrong. Maybe. Okay. Well, no.
Yeah,
that's
no, he must be in the other one.
No, that's
him?
yeah.
Oh, I
that's-
see. There's a weight there now.
Yeah, that's the guy with the hole in his heart, and yeah, there's a pedestal now where there wasn't before. Well, I feel like it should animate in some way instead of just being there all of a sudden. Let me get the classic
Great.
La-Mulana. Something happened. Let me do this real quick because I did not note that there was a passage here. Okay, twin labyrinths. Twin labyrinths coming down from the far right. Let me make that note. And then we'll just take a quick look in the twin labyrinths before we try to figure out what it is that we just did, because how do you spell labyrinth? How many O's are in the word labyrinth? Do you think?
Not zero O's.
Okay, well, based on the thing I just wrote, I think you're wrong. Can I say, I'm not trying to be a jerk about you, like, just saying, hey, go to the left. But you never tell me, you never, like, just to communicate an idea to me, you just say, go back to the left. And then we spend 45 minutes with you.
And
like,
I said,
and we spend 45
no.
minutes with you
Hang
slowly describing the thing that you want to talk about, step by step. And then it's something we already did. And I'm trying to shortcut
I don't know
that process a little bit.
Did we put a weight there on that platform that was
Yeah,
below
you
us
can see,
in that
you can
room?
see what it does and where it goes.
I just don't remember doing that. I don't remember. I didn't know if there was a way we could access.
This is a
Well, never mind. We're not doing it anyway. This lizard's
Right.
trouble.
No,
Oh,
because
well, that's
the eyeball. It's an eyeball screen.
right.
Right. I do still want to look around there a little bit.
The lizard's trouble, though.
The lizard is trouble. It is a tricky class of video game enemy. He auto crushes my highs, and unfortunately, pretty much all John La-Mulana has is highs.
Oh, we would need to, because we died. Would we not need to, or did we save?
I'm checking out.
I'm not sure if we've done the thing in the chest or not.
I'm checking out the labyrinth.
Okay.
I'm not even really like looking around too much. I just want to like literally look at the first couple of screens. Wait a minute, is that the helmet? Well, now,
Okay, well,
see, now
we-
that's fucking important. That's good to know.
Yeah.
It does kind of seem like we can't get anywhere in here.
Helmet.
Oh, is that an og? Is that
Flip.
this one of the crystals just sitting there, right? I guess the problem here is that I don't I don't jump so smoothly. Ah! Get out of here, fucking proboscis monkey. You ever seen one of those things in real life? They're crazy.
No. I've seen very few monkeys in real life.
It's a trick. You don't go to the primate house at the zoo?
I've seen some, but not a whole lot. Is what I'm saying. And
all right, well,
no, I mean, I usually
not too far out here. There was another door down here. This area is maze-like.
bad.
We're not always going to the same screens. Did you notice this?
Yeah, I did notice
this. This here's a whole fucking nightmare.
All right, just screenshot that. I'm not writing that down.
Yay, the 8th child shall be destroyed in 2015. Is that I think that's earlier than when he really blew himself up. Close to prophetic. Oh wait, don't break shit. There's an eyeball.
Oh wait, who?
Yay?
Yeah. Who's Yay?
Kanye West? You know who Yay is?
Oh,
I
that
cannot
person.
go in this door.
That man. Okay.
Yes, that human man.
I forgot his name was Yay.
So hold on. Does it just like shuffle me around? I go down here. I get the screen with the helmet. Then I climb right back up. Yeah, it puts me in a different room. And then I climb right back down. It's shuffling us around. There's shenanigans happening here now.
I don't care for that.
Okay, well, we should probably like fight. Anyway, I should probably actually kill stuff. I don't think these things drop gear if you don't actually land a killing blow. These things, you can kill these things. I want my helmet. I'm a little worried that I'm going to die before I make the money.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
You know where the helmet is, more or less.
Yeah.
So, like, you can go to where you know there are things to kill, and then come back after you've farmed the money.
I mean, but there are things to kill right here. What is the value of that?
These things seem like they're assholes.
These things are literally, aside from the lizard and the proboscis monkey, these things are literally the same enemies we see everywhere.
Well, you're having a lot more trouble.
I definitely should not wrestle with that lizard. That lizard is not a joke. Although, actually, if I'm below him, what if he drops a crazy loot because it's so hard to kill? No. Well, I mean, 6 soul is kind of a lot of soul for one monster. Okay, I mean, that's savings. Give me your money. It's so hard to get money. I don't think we've ever seen a ghost drop anything.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay, hey, that's pretty sick.
Oh, hell yeah.
Every once in a while, one of the pedestals really comes through. I don't even know what we'll do with the helmet, but I mean, I can tell you one thing for sure is that it will make it a lot easier to explore in the spring in the sky.
Yeah.
Why did I do that? I knew I was going to land on it. I still need to figure out a way to get onto that ladder because this room is directly below the dolphin room, which has a chest in it. And
yeah.
It's the one, I think it's the one room in this wing of the dungeon that we've not been able to access yet.
Yeah. There's not a chance that when we fix that statue that it will make that ladder appear. We didn't actually check. We went right down. But we need to fix the whatchamacallit before we fix the statue, of course.
Yeah. You just said there's no chance, like you know that. instead of asking. It was like, this is not what's going to happen.
I mean, I was trying to. I'm sorry. I was trying to ask.
Okay, I mean, so
Take that. The buddy system does not work.
It does feel like the buddy system was probably not designed for tactical dungeon combat. I think it's mostly for like going to the museum with your elementary school class.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so close. We need a corner.
Or see, I first introduced to the buddy system at a camp I went to, and they told us there was an axe murderer in the woods. That's why you needed the buddy system. And I feel like no, like you and your buddy would both get axe murdered. That's no good. I don't think we should tell children to be safe by scaring them with axe murderers. That's my hot take.
We did it. I agree with you. I think inventing axe murderers for children to be afraid of is bad policy. I'll say it. I'm not afraid.
You're so brave.
Waterfall should pose no problem with this helmet on. That makes sense. That's how physics works. And see, that guy's even grateful for our money. And then we're gonna actually, I think, pop back up to the surface. This is gonna be a second before our next next soul refill, so I'm just gonna go hop in the springs. Okay. He's always yelling at us about stopping in more often. But obviously, he doesn't mean now, not when he's getting his Genshin Impact on.
He has big grandpa energy, you know?
He has big uncomfortably horny grandpa energy. Which is why I said Genshin Impact. Or that fucking...
I don't even know what that is,
that horse
so...
game.
I don't know if you encountered this, but... Oh, go ahead.
You're better off not knowing what I'm talking about.
Okay. I don't know if you encountered this, but I frequently had grandparents who would be like, oh, you should come visit. And when we came visit, it was like, you are bothering me. And...
no, I'm a delight.
Well, no, not that I... No, that's not what I meant. Just never mind. Gosh. And you are a delight. This is true.
Yeah, my grandma was happy to see me. Oops. And she'd take me to the McDonald's. You know what's great about the McDonald's? Say, like, it has a play place. And that means you don't have to take care of the kid anymore. Just fucking go in the tunnels and tire yourself out.
I would say like 2 of my grandmothers were happy to see me, and then none of my other grandparents were particularly. I did not go over well with grandpas.
Amabel Holland,
and then
not a favorite of grandfathers.
Yeah, and then my other 2 grandmas didn't particularly get along. Did not get along. You know what I mean. Just... I was a weird kid. I liked to read, and that was not a big thing in my family.
Well, whatever that did, it's
okay. Well, no, that didn't do. Well,
yeah, still no idea.
It's not this chest. Well, let's look for things where we don't have solutions and see what.
I mean, there's a lot of screens. There's a lot of screens like that around here.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's this game and its situation.
Damn ghost. So I think it's that stone up there is the one that talks about putting the child's soul in the other child. Which is some anything for Jackson shit. Yeah, here we go. The first child had the body of a snake. The second child, a large body. The third child soared through the sky. The fourth had the body of a fish. The fifth child had wisdom. The sixth child was born of the earth. The seventh child cast the mother away. The eighth child did not know the mother. Let us place the spirit of the ninth child into the body of child 0. Important as always to 0 and extra children. So we have 9. We have a story about 9 dudes.
Yeah.
And obviously it feels like those things must be related, but we know not precisely how. A thing that I did find that I did not, that I think you probably don't remember because I didn't see it while we were exploring together, but I saw it while I was putting the map together. Is
right, because he offered the
that's
key to the guy with the chest hole.
Oh, okay. Well, you say that. This is not the guy with the chest hole, though. So he's offering the key to this guy.
No, but
we
you did
saw
something
this
to the
guy.
chest
We
hole
saw
guy.
this guy get into a praying position when we were running around.
Yeah. Can we
let me
change it
go
to
back to the? Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the.
moonlight, perhaps? To the moon?
Was it moonlight? There were the conditions for that.
G on a moonlit night was praying to the land.
Okay. Is that praying to the land? I don't suppose you have noted what the starlight thing is.
I don't have a starlight thing, no.
Okay. Well, we'll try this and then we'll see. It's not too far of a run.
I mean, it's praying, so it was my.
Okay, but he doesn't. But he's not though. The thing is, I don't think it looks like he's praying.
Oh, or maybe it looks like he's praying. Maybe one of us was a church kid.
Who prays like? But when you pray, your hands are below your chin when you pray. This is not
It
praying.
depends.
This is not praying. This is like asking for forgiveness from the guy who's offering him a thing.
How much experience do you have with praying?
Pick this up. I kind of thought I was going to run over here and touch it and it was going to have an effect.
Yeah.
I can't scan it with my scanner. Up, down, none of that's working. We have not, in general, had to press a button to pick things up, right? Like, to go look at the config, like, am I forgetting a button? No, I tried all of these buttons on it. I didn't try killing it with my sub button.
Well, what if we tried, what if we jiggled the handle a little bit with let's try the stars, let's try the sun and see what it...
Okay.
See if it changes that at all.
Everything is tedious.
Yeah, I can't promise this right, but, you know. But if the sun is what did the thing for the one, and the...
Oh, his
that
statue
puts
resets.
that guy back upright. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
let's leave it in
There's something
star
else we're
mode
missing
for a
here.
moment and run around and see if we can find out. See if we can find any other stuff. So, there's
Unless
one
star mode is where it
passage-
started.
I don't remember if it was in one of the modes when it started. It might have been in the blank space because it does.
Yeah.
half of the spots are between spaces. There's that bit about strength at the foot of Leto.
Yeah. Well, Leidos wants the hole in the chest.
Is he?
I mean, that's what I had written down anyway. So
Okay, I'm gonna trust you. Let's go to his foot and do stuff to it. Hello, viewers. Welcome to our channel where we do stuff to feet now. We had a business model change. We sort of realigned with the market. 2 trans women doing stuff to fuck me. Oh.
what's the name of the trophy you just got? Was it This is La-Mulana?
You flattened by. This is La-Mulana Part 1, flattened by a falling giant. I had literally no ability to interact with that. It happened because I jumped from the previous screen, so I had no like air control or anything. By the time the statue was falling, we were already dead.
Well,
Okay.
There's a guy named Rebu who lays down. Maybe that's what that was.
Okay, well that's how we access the the ladder. So.
And that was with it at the starlight.
Yeah, that's so. Let me. This is our quick saves. This is after I bought the helmet. Yeah, let's put it in starlight mode here, and do that. That I'm a little like. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
That I'm a little more okay with than a lot of the dumb shit that's happened.
Yeah.
There's something about that feels, I don't know. It's at least funny.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, we were talking when we were going over. This wasn't ever on screen, but you and I were talking about.
I almost did the exact same thing again.
We were talking about hostile design, adversarial design, and the way when we enjoy it, it functions as like
we were talking about adversarial design versus thoughtless design.
Yeah.
Okay, something tells me this is a critical clue. Miguel is left-handed. He's such a pain in the ass to get to this room.
The other thing we know about Magella is that they carried a lake.
So there's a spot on the ground over here. It looks like it's probably for something. But like our verbs for interacting with this situation are pretty thin.
What does that weight do on the other side? The weight on the other side of the pillar, what does that weight do?
There isn't I don't think I've tried it because when you're on that, you can't see that that's there when you approach the screen from that side.
Okay, so let's try going back to that screen and
yeah, good looking out. I don't know that I would even have noticed that.
Yay! I'm earning my keep.
You putting up with all my verbal abuse disguised as straight manning is how you earn your keep.
You're very bad disguising as a straight man. I'll say that.
You know, I don't actually.
Okay,
So when we walked over here this time, the spot for the weight was in front of us. So I think actually probably what it is that it just hadn't spawned previously. It was us going on that side and spawned it.
Yeah, so we're talking about hostile design versus thoughtless design, but also I had expressed that I'm used to seeing hostile design more in a space where it's more linear and there's more of like, you know, there's the gag, the prank, you fall for it once, you laugh about it, you move on. And here, because it's Metroidvania, you're kind of backtracking a lot. The stuff gets kind of obnoxious. And then you had mentioned that I just haven't played a lot of games like this, apparently. But that felt more like a gag, more like a prank, right? And yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And so I enjoyed that.
Okay, well, I reckon we're gonna need that.
Yeah. Actually, the thing the guy was holding in his hand, did that look like an Ankh?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Maybe we bring the jewel there.
Oh. Maybe I needed to disengage in a real hurry. That's not... I had a coughing fit. Yeah.
Wait, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You can warp.
I can warp. I would have... That one I would like to think I would have figured out eventually, but I probably would have touched the laser a couple more times, if I'm honest.
No, I know. That's why I said something.
Look at me avoiding the spikes. Falling on my ass in front of everybody.
Okay, and then we want a moonlit night.
Yep. On it. What does this say again? Okay. Seems like you need to land on the floating platform with a lot of power. It won't budge if you don't jump from high enough, as we just proved that this is not correct. You can absolutely just jump onto it. You can jump onto it from these spots below it, and that's enough power. It's weird that it's so... It's said so many times in so many places when it is a total fabrication, as far as we can tell. Oh, except now we haven't made the...
Okay, so now we need to go... Right, because we went and bought the helmet, but we didn't.
Miss. Okay, you do have to land on the platform. Shortest hop possible. Oh, look at that. That still totally makes it work. Are the statues, like, is it all referring to something else? Maybe, and the idea that it's about this mechanism is, you know, is a red herring?
No, you...
Oh, right, I got it. We got to do this.
Yeah.
Put in the thing.
The chest guy.
Yeah, ow. And well, I will call him the thing if I want. I don't need to be nice to giants.
Sweetheart, we
What
talked
have
about
they
this,
done for me?
about your well-known anti-giant prejudice, and we just can't. I don't want you getting canceled.
Listen, if they don't want me to be prejudiced against them, they can stop falling on me suddenly. Alright, I didn't land on the Colossus. The Colossus landed on me. Careful, careful. Okay, now we go down here. I mean, in theory, I could probably just change the thing right away, right? Because the sun is just for making the hole appear. But we may as well do
Well,
this.
you need to
And
you need to make this guy appear. Yeah, this guy.
now that we've made that appear, I wonder if that will break if we leave. If I have to reinsert a weight, because we're gonna get a boss spawn, right? Isn't this gonna spawn a fight?
Maybe.
I probably want to have more than 22 health.
Well, only one way to find out.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop out and heal.
All right.
We only have 40 shurikens. It took like 50 to kill the last boss, right? I suppose I could, you know, just hit him with my melee.
Something like that. Shuriken's the only sub weapon you have.
Well, I have the gun, but I don't have any bullets for it.
Oh well, yeah, no, that doesn't work so hot.
I can hit him with the gun. You know, a good gun is heavy, is reliable. Ow! This isn't Nobody saw any of that.
Yeah.
I got confused as to which screen I was on. That's... So anyway, we're gonna see the thing soon enough here. This does not help with our putting the spirit of Child 9 into the body of Child 0 problem. But there is a screen.
Yeah.
There's a screen that I think might be related to that I'd love to show you if I can ever reduce the backlog of things that we're trying to do here in this episode. Why am I walking back?
I don't know. I don't know why you do things.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh.
I have a question for you about the controls of this game because you're the one playing this, right?
Yes.
Sweetie, you need to get the guy. You need to get the guy to bend over.
Hold on, I'm checking. Okay, so I was checking to see if the existence of the Ankh was persistent between, you know, with us leaving the biome, or if we were going to reset it. Which you should have known because I told you I was going to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
so my
what it says,
question.
right?
Yeah. My question is, does this control better than Castlevania? It seems like there's awkward jumping.
What is the meaning of better?
And a lot of whips.
It controls away. It controls the way it controls. Okay, shit. How do we do this with the last one?
Do you have to equip the Ankh Jewel?
Yeah, maybe that was the thing, is that we equipped the Ankh Jewel as an item. Yeah, sure is. Okay, here we go. Nope, this button. There it is. I just wasn't centered enough, I guess. Oh dear, I have enraged the giant. Okay. Ow. Oh, his little wrist flick. Ow. Oh boy. Okay, touching the face is a real no-no. Very important to not do that. Oh, okay. I thought for sure hitting him in the head was going to do something.
Okay. But we know how to do it.
Hold on, we know how to do what?
We know how to get the boss to spawn.
Oh yeah. Yes, I suppose so.
I would love it if the quick save was like right near the boss's room instead of having to do this over again.
It is a little tedious. It is a little bit of just time waste. But it's so mystical. Alright, I'm definitely going to rely heavily on the shuriken for just trying to like figure out where the boss's weak point even is. Okay, so it's not the head. Not the chain itself. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Yeah. I feel like there's another puzzle here that we haven't
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, it is the face. It just doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't work. It's weird. I was hitting him in
Maybe
the
it has
face before, right?
I thought so. I mean, it may have something to do with the hitbox.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, hit him in the face. I mean, it makes sense. That seems like what it would be.
All right, you can do this. This is the run. You can do this, baby. I believe in you.
Yeah, I just need him to hold still. I'm sure I was within one or two quick whips. Did I not set it right?
Was it a moonlit night?
If I didn't, Amabel, what are you doing?
Sorry.
You gotta save me from myself.
I was encouraging you.
Okay, well, don't encourage me when I'm wrong.
I was encouraging. I was excited about you fighting, doing a fight, and doing a good job.
Okay, but don't do that if I'm wrong. You gotta encourage me whenever I'm right, and also whenever else I feel it's emotionally important. But definitely not when I'm wrong.
It is kind of a confusing remit, but I'll try my best.
Here's the thing: I'm incredibly emotionally fragile. Wish I did have a gun. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh, it whips the whole area underneath the arm. If you get caught into the arm, I guess there's just nothing for it. And he shoots it so far to my right that even if I'm, it's like there, I was running right when he shot it.
Okay.
So you have
this
to
time
you have to right before he fires it. You have to be going right, and right before he fires it, you have to also jump, I guess. And there's not really much of a visual indicator, so you just got to learn the timing. That's not a very fun. It's not a very fun boss.
Moon.
Darn it. Ghosts, I don't suppose you could just fuck off.
The ghosts do kind of suck, don't they?
They are definitely nuisance enemies through and through. I'll tell you what, I could really use more HP.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That time I managed to phase through it. That doesn't feel intended. There's no way we're supposed to be doing this. If he can kill me in 2 attacks trivially. I'm supposed to have more health or something, right? This is maybe not the point where we're supposed to.
Or
be
a different sub weapon, maybe.
Maybe.
We didn't really get an item in this area, did we?
We got these cool boots, I think. But
what did the boots do again?
Boot stuff.
Oh, they make us go faster.
Right, you know what? Now that we have our helmet, let's keep looking around. Maybe we can find some more power-ups. Because the helmet was a major blocker for. the helmet's a major blocker for progress in a couple of places. How do we get to the water area? Oh, the water area is not connected to this biome. It's connected to the Gate of Guidance. By the way, note that that circle there sure looks like the representation of the sun in that machine.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what to make of that. I'm not trying to say that we have an answer there, but it is an interesting coincidence at the very least. Okay. So there were plenty of areas where we couldn't jump through because of lack of help.
Yeah.
And that one fish enemy with what looks like a metal dick that's a triumph of sprite work right there.
Oh no! No, I can't unsee it. That's. Wow.
Priest Oannes takes the form of a fish. This land flourishes under him, as only he may close the floodgates. Hey, there's some stuff on one of those things about the body of a fish. Oh, that's interesting. Cool stuff. Probably the map. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's fine. Alright, so we got into this area before.
Yeah.
Alright, the fairies generally heal thou, help thy fight, etc. We love fairy.
Oh, when we were looking around off camera, there was a fairy somewhere.
Was there?
Yeah, like we went someplace and they said find the pendant.
Oh,
Did I dream this?
No, that's real.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a fairy who wanted us to find a pendant. I was just curious whether that was going to be breakable or not. I'd learn somehow.
Okay. Yeah. If we're looking at waterfall stuff, do you want to go up to the surface and go to that waterfall area?
Well, we're still missing a tool that we were told we would need for the surface. Is the only thing that I think gives me pause
Okay.
about that.
I forgot that completely. So.
Right, there's the blue eyeball boss, and who is admittedly in a different direction than the waterfalls.
So hang on, if we're saying that looks like the sun,
yeah.
what if we switch to sun time, and then come back to this area?
Indeed, what if?
Okay.
What do you want from me?
I'm asking if that might not be a possible solution to that puzzle.
To that puzzle. It might,
It
might be something.
What I want is, that's a good idea, Amabel. We should try that. Or, no, I think that sucks shit.
Amabel, we are so fucking loaded down with things to do. I agree with you. That could be something. Feel free to add it to the list. Right now, I'm exploring. Here
All
we
right.
have a statue. A statue of one of Emperor Palpatine's personal guard. The ones with the big red cloaks. No interaction. And a bat spawn camping me on the other side. Okay, well that's interesting. I mean, all these Celtic crosses must be for something. They must be signifying something. But I know not what. Aha. Behold the spring in the sky. It's a place built by the giants. Well, that's great news. Can we look down here? I'm not sure that we have. Okay. The mother's wrath sank the earth. The people persevered at the bottom of the sea until her anger had subsided. They persevered until a child with the strength to rise up to the surface was born. I've seen this movie.
Is that an anglerfish?
It does appear to be like a fish.
What a cutie!
I really thought.
Go hug it.
I really thought putting that something in the weight in that was going to do something. Ow. That's pretty cool, I guess, being invulnerable. Of course, you fish, man. Well, I don't think I'm getting back up there. Nor do I really want to do that much swimming. Those seeking Eden.
What is
open
it
the
about
far
video
boxes.
games that?
I don't know. What is it about video games that?
I stopped because you were reading the thing.
Okay, but you started several seconds after I was reading the thing. So if you're gonna just bulldoze, finish bulldozing.
What is? I have slow reaction time. What is it about video games where water levels always have to feel terrible? Have you ever played a water level that felt good?
Yes. Stand before a face of the highest rank in a place bathed in moonlight. A face of the highest rank. So that there is probably our floodgate that we're supposed to open, because that's Uranus in the background, right?
Yeah.
Echo the Dolphin
Yeah.
is the answer to your question.
Oh no, Echo the Dolphin doesn't feel good. That game sucks ass.
It feels good if you hate yourself. Like most things that I do for recreation. Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Not feeling too good about our escape from that. We only have 6 HP now. Does feel like I'm probably gonna get. Probably gonna get murked no matter what I do. Ah. The Fishmaster holds the red light. Obviously, swimming through a big body of water right now is not super viable.
Yeah.
Nor is having to deal with these fish. I almost made it. Okay, you know what, Amabel?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna call it here. I think that was pretty
We
productive.
made some progress today.
Yeah, we found a bunch of things.
Yeah.
We managed to unravel a mystery. I never did show you that room I was talking about, but we'll pick up the next episode in the room in the
Okay.
Mausoleum of the Giants that I think is connected maybe to that poem. So
Okay.
remind me. Don't let me forget that that's how we're going to start the next episode.
Okay.
There we go. Writing it down. That's probably for the best. I don't know that either one of us is going to remember to remind the other unless it's written down. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I think we are making some headway here. When you come back next time, hopefully that will continue with our brand new helmet and everything. And we'll see you then.